Hey guys, it's Brian from Zona Camp and Hike. Today we're installing some crossbars on a 2021 RAV4. The type of crossbars we've got, I'll show you right here. Here we've got the crossbars. This is the Autekcomma brand, and I've got these laid out, all the components here. We've got the brackets that attach to the car on both sides, and then the crossbars and all the components here and all the tools that we will need for this job. One of the nice things about every individual component is they are labeled, so they will tell you exactly where it's supposed to go and which way it's supposed to face. And that's on these crossbars, that's even on the brackets, even on the rubber sealing gaskets. So very well designed as far as labeling everything perfectly. One interesting thing, the brackets come with keys, which is kind of interesting. So what we're going to do here is we're going to unlock that. Just pops right off. Okay, so you've got your metal mounting brackets and you've got the plastic cover. It's got a little key to lock it in place. So now we're ready to go. Let's take off the plastic covers. We're going to use this orange little tool included. It's super easy. All you do is you come in here and you pop it right off. Look at that. Make sure to save these in case you do any other future modifications or anything like that. But go around to each side and pop all these bad boys off. And we're going to collect them all and take them over. Put them in a safe place. We're going to assemble the crossbars, which is pretty easy. You've got some notches in here and you've got some notched out pieces in the bracket, and they just slide in like that. On the back side you can see that this is where the bolts go, and so let's get that taken care of. We're going to use the smaller silver bolts and the little washers, the little silver washers, and those bad boys are just going to go right on in there. And I'm not going to tighten them down all the way, just in case. I don't know if I'm going to have to jimmy anything up in there. Let's just make sure everything's looking right here. This says forward here, so I know it's going to have to face this way, and then yeah, it still says forward, so we know that we're doing it the right way. And I'm going to go ahead and do all of the brackets right now, and we'll meet you at the next step. All right, so we're going to take this crossbar and we're going to line it up on the car here. You can see there's a nice spot for it there, and then we just kind of place it right into its slot and it slides right in there. And then we got the other side, fits right into place. Next we're going to prepare the bolts for all of the brackets, and these bolts here, there's four bolts, one for each spot in the roof. There's these specific wedged cam faced washers, and so each bolt is actually going to have two of these together, and you want to mesh the faces together. So we've got these ones that have these grooves. You can see how they line up in those grooves, and then we're going to put them on to our bolts. So we're going to do that for 4 bolts. And the washer's radial ridges are on the outside. It's designed to work better that way so that the bolts don't loosen up on you. All right, now we're ready to put them in place. I've gotten the bolts here. You can hand tighten them for the most part, and you can use the accompanying tool here as a wrench to tighten them down for us. We don't want to do it too tight, but nice and snug. We're gonna go ahead and do this for all of them. Did you notice what I screwed up on? Yeah, I forgot to put the gaskets on. At least this isn't a job that's too bad that it's gonna take you an extra hour to do this. We're gonna put these brackets right back in here. Now, I'm just gonna slip this gasket in right here. Pretty simple. It just goes right into place. Right through these little holes here. And now we're in business. Now, redo everything again, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, now we're gonna put on all of our top bracket covers. These bracket covers have these holes in them to correspond with the little nubs that stick down on the inside of there. Before you do that, just make sure that your piece is in the unlocked position so that it will slide into place. If not, it won't lock into place. Lock, boom. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna do the rest of them and let's go from there. All right, now I've got everything nice and locked into place. Looking pretty smooth. Now we're gonna really go on some road trips now. And make sure to subscribe to check out our next video. I've got a product that's gonna go right up on top here so that we can bring additional luggage or supplies with us on our next sweet road trip. So that was pretty simple. It didn't really take me that long. Less than an hour, even with my normal screw up. Hey, if you don't screw up a project at least once, you're not doing it right. Just a safety tip, make sure to keep all these supplies in a cupboard or something so that later on, if you ever need to access them, you can spend like a half an hour digging through that stuff to try to find the right piece. The link for this for the set of Autekcomma cross rails is in the description below. If you don't click the link below, my kids are not gonna get their new school clothes from Goodwill. As always, please like this video and subscribe for more videos on product installations or camping gear or any type of gear that we get. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next installation video.